to the Make It Count podcast. My name is David.
My name's Matt.
And we are currently on holiday. So we haven't brought our recording equipment or anything, but we thought we'd record one. So if you can hear a few cars, motorbikes,
A lot of wind.
Matt's going to clear that all up in the post.
Hopefully.
Well, maybe not. But anyway, we hope you enjoy this. As we were on holiday, we're going to talk about making holidays count.
Absolutely. It's been on our list for a long time, and we thought, what better place to do it than from a holiday location in Spain?
Yeah, so we are in Spain, just outside Barcelona.
Estamos en Pineda de Mar.
Wow, Matt, you're brilliant at your Spanish. You've been learning Spanish really hard this last month, haven't you?
Learning it really hard.
Yeah.
It is really hard.
Yeah, so we were enjoying resting, and how have you been making this holiday count, Matt?
Yeah, obviously, when you come to the question how to make holidays count, I suppose we come back to the thing that we return to again and again, which is, what is it for? What is the purpose of it? It's kind of Simon Sinek's thing, ask why. If you don't have the answer to why, then you can't really answer the question to how to make it count. And we both spoke a little bit on this before coming. What do you want from this? What do you want from this holiday? And we joined up with a sort of a package holiday, a group holiday with a company called Oak Hall. And one of the nice things about that is that you're not just on your own. There is a group of other people there, so you can kind of make friends and everything. One of the things that they offer is a number of excursions. So it's a week-long holiday, Saturday to Saturday, and we had the opportunity to sign up to several different excursions.
Or outings, adventures, day
yeah.
trips, effectively.
And I think fairly quickly, when we looked at them, we decided that wasn't what we wanted, because it involves getting on a coach straight after breakfast and basically being out the whole day. And to not try and put too much of a negative spin on it, to us it sounded a bit more like a school trip than a relaxing holiday.
So yeah, I'm here with my wife and obviously with you. So there's three of us, sort of, it's a little group within the group of about 90 people that are here with Matt.
Yeah.
Sort of trip to Spain, which is really nice. But it, like you said, it's important to ask that question why. And Charlotte's a teacher. I'm a trainee teacher at the moment. And one of the things about being a teacher is you're often not in control of your own time. The lessons happen when they happen. You're given duty when you're duty. And so you're sort of stuck in the wheel of that. You don't have that autonomy. And so the idea of being on a holiday where someone else has booked the sort of day trips, and
Yep.
they choose when you leave and when you come back and when you do the things you do, that sounds a little bit too much like normal work.
Yeah.
And so for us, that autonomy, hey, maybe we'll go on a trip, maybe we won't, but we're going to choose when and how we want to do that became far more important.
Absolutely. And the other side of it as well being the first excursion was a trip to Barcelona. So we're getting a coach in the morning, being there the whole day, and then coming back in the afternoon. And we're planning on going to Barcelona ourselves. I spoke to one of the people that had gone and said, "Oh, how was your day in Barcelona?" And the first thing they said was, "Oh, it felt very productive," which was really fascinating to me because it was great. That's what they want out of a holiday. Productivity, that's brilliant for them. That's totally not what I'm coming on a holiday to. I'm not coming on a holiday to tick off, I went to this city, I went to that city, I went to do all these things. Sure, I want to explore. That's one of the things, how do you expand the mind? How do you grow as a person? Well, travel is one way, reading is another.
Mm-hmm.
But I came really to relax, to enjoy just a bit of non-pressured. Exactly as you were saying, I'm not quite the same in my work environment, but still there's deadlines, there's things that are not in my control, I have to do this, I have to be here at a certain time. So actually, when I'm taking a break from that, I want to be a bit more like, I can choose to do that, or I can choose to not. And I've really enjoyed actually just the relaxing. To be honest, it kind of feels a bit different than what I thought I liked in holidays, but actually it's really wonderful to not have to be anywhere, to go for a walk, come back, have a nice coffee, read a book.
There were, last year obviously, or a little over a year ago, me and Charlotte got married. And one of the things you do is you prepare for the wedding, but also in some of the books I was reading and some of the stuff I came across, you're thinking about the honeymoon as well, that holiday immediately after, and they said it's really important you have a conversation about that because people like different things from holidays.
Yes.
Some people, they need to go on an adventure and do 3 things a day, or they need to go to a city, or maybe you need to go to a mountain and have a more, natural or in nature experience. And I it made me think, and like you said, I thought I knew what I wanted, something that makes each day a little bit distinct. Oh, here we are, bit of a car go past, nice noisy 2 cars there. But yeah, make every day a little bit distinct, but actually I think different holidays at different times. So for now, in the busyness, actually having a bit more of a leisurely, relaxed time. We went to the spa and, went to the steam room and the
really
sauna and the jacuzzi and just relaxing and the steam room's hot and humid as it's meant to be, but yeah, I enjoyed that actually. But maybe in another season of life, having a bit more of an adventure-packed holiday would be the right thing.
Absolutely.
But for now, it felt like, hey, let's unplug, let's switch off, let's do this at a bit more of a leisurely pace.
Yeah. For me, this reminds me of when we went to Rome as a family, probably about, more than 10 years ago now. And we were only there for a long weekend, 4 days at most. And we were in a hotel that was just down the road from the Colosseum. And when we came back, I was talking with some friends, and they were saying, "Oh, did you go here? Did you do that? Did you go to the catacombs? Did you go to the Sistine Chapel?" And we said, we were only there for a weekend. And we did a few things. Went to the Colosseum, went and saw some beautiful church buildings with incredible, frescoes on the walls and the ceilings. No, we didn't line up for 5 hours outside the Sistine Chapel. We looked at the queue and we decided, let's go to that tiny restaurant we discovered the other day, that hole in the wall, which has got like 4 tables in it. Just had a beautiful time. It was homemade pasta, and we were like, we were reflecting. We're saying, yeah, we could do the tourist thing where we try and tick off all the things, or we could do the thing more like the natives, just go and enjoy a nice meal over a long, slow meal with a glass of wine. And again, it's not that you shouldn't go and do all the things, but perhaps one of the things we come back to again and again in some of our themes as episodes go on is it's not always about ticking off everything. It's not about completing everything and maximising everything. Sometimes it's about just enjoying the moment.
Yeah.
And that's maybe our bent a little bit, but I think there's an intention behind that because the culture that we're in is you must do everything, you've got to complete everything, you've got to be the millionaire by 30 and have gone to 100 countries and have done this, that and the other.
Yeah, 100%. And ultimately, it's that question of what do you need from that holiday and why? And just being really wise with how you set those expectations. We came to Spain, it's late October, and you're like, well, I hope it's nicer weather than the UK, but you don't really know how hot it's going to be, if it's going to be rainy. There was a thunderstorm the other night that kept me awake a little bit, but actually it was really amazing to hear the power of the thunder, see the lightning. Yeah. But yeah, if I set those expectations that I needed to be this and this and this, then maybe that sets you up for a bit of a negative experience. And so I know I checked in my mind a couple of times, just saying, hey, what will be, and I'm unplugging, and I can unplug whether it's great weather or not so great weather.
Yeah.
Interestingly, the other day we were on the beach, weren't we? We're not far away from the beach here. And
no.
We're sitting there, after we've been attacked by these ferocious waves. I mean, they were powerful.
We tried to go for a swim in the sea. We got spat out before we even got 4 steps in. It was crazy.
Yeah, the beach gets,
just goes bang.
Yeah, the waves were powerful. So when we sat on and watched it, it's really amazing and calming, just listening to the crashing of the waves.
Yeah.
We saw this little old man, didn't we? Sort of wandering down into the surf. What is he doing? What's he got in his hands there over there? We were trying to look.
Like some strange contraption.
Yeah, it did look a bit strange. I was like, is he trying to fish? I don't know if any fish this shallow. He just launches this stick into the ocean and he throws his plastic bottle into the ocean. It's like, what is he doing? They get spat out, and then because it's quite windy, this plastic bottle goes tearing up down the beach. It's rolling really quickly.
A wind-powered bottle rolling down the beach.
Thankfully, my wife, who is an ethical and person, really
Moral
moral, yeah, and she cares about the environment.
Environmentally care.
She literally ran after the water bottle, picked it up, and made sure it went in the bin. So I was quite impressed with that, but it was just interesting. I can't believe this person just did that. But actually, what is making it count is living out your values wherever you go.
Yeah. I didn't know where you were going with that story. There was 2 moments I thought was quite entertaining. I think the man was kind of playing poo sticks with the ocean, seeing like which came back first.
Very generous.
That's kind of what it looked like. It looked like he was basically playing fetch with the sea. But the thing that was equally more funny was when Charlotte came back with the bottle. She then, she came back to where we were sitting and she then tried to toss it on the ground, and then it started rolling down the beach again, so she had to run after it again, which was highly entertaining.
But yeah, live your values wherever you go. I think that's enough for today's Make It Count podcast from a holiday venue.
Yeah, we'll do another holiday venue one when we're next on holiday, maybe.
Maybe, yeah, who knows? We'll try and make sure it's really loud and busy in the background.
Actually, what we've got is we've just got a really well-generated AI background and some sort of noise. Yeah, we're just in the office.
On a busy coffee shop, yeah. There you go. Let us know how you make your holidays count, what sort of holidays you enjoy. But that's us from this week at the Make It Count podcast.
Ciao, ciao.